Right behind him came Gibson, the orthodox way, to hand over to awaiting Harry Firth. Note the teamwork on the windscreen. Pit crew off the grid, please. "56 feet, tread on the pedal, and some $100,000 surges forward in a blue haze of burnt rubber. Now for one of the worst moments of the whole day. Waiting your turn and keeping clear of the straining metal, using your scull. Top of mountain straight, and Spencer Martin has joined Gagan and Gibson in the lead. The three Alphas have dropped back, perhaps to play a waiting game. Now 6, 9 and 10th, then Cusack and a wall of minis. Literally, the balloon's gone up. Two-thirds gone, Forest Elbow, and the three big Falcons, still Gagan, Gibson, Martin, open a sizable lead on the field. Then two more Falcons, a Studebaker and the three Alphas. Then Cusack before that wall of screaming Mini Coopers, headed by BMC Works team cars, Holden, Mackinnon, Foley, 39, 29, 28. Bottom of Conrad, no change. The fourth Falcon, 49, trying to close the gap, shoots off to Bathurst down the escape road. Savard whips around and is back in the race ahead of Bob Holden and that pack of minis. Across pit straight and the Falcons mean business. Is this showmanship or can they keep it going? End of lap 2 and Spencer Martin slides into second spot. Gibson content to fall back. Five years history here suggests Mount Panorama is too tough for the big cars. Busted stub axles, overheating, brake failure or similar could be expected. On the other hand, who would doubt the judgment of the men behind these three front cars? If wrong, Bartlett, Chivers and Hawkins are waiting to pounce. 7 hours is a long time to thrash a car like this. Over the next half hour, a grand battle up front. Cusack, Martin, Hawkins, Gagan dispute the right to lead. Gibson with them all the time, but content to lie around 5th. Martin now leads Gagan from Cusack and Hawkins, the cuckoo that's stirring the nest. Now it's Cusack, Hawkins, Gagan, Martin, Gibson through the cutting. Next time round, 10:20. The Alpha has the lead from Gagan, Cusack, Martin, Gibson. Hawkins was in front for the next 7 laps. They were all circling around 3:04. How long could it last? Just after 11 a.m. and the Gagan's about to have a blackout. They coughed and went into Mountain Straight Gate for petrol. Filled up behind the pits and out through the main paddock. Caused consternation and lost 3 minutes. Right behind him came Gibson, the orthodox way, to hand over to awaiting Harry Firth. Note the teamwork on the windscreen. Quick look at the brake pads, no change. She's surging a bit up the hill. Don't you turn that ignition on. Right, away you go, in the lead by 1 minute. We doubt if anyone really knew the score at this stage. Ford's going better than expected, Jane's still in it. Chivers the leading Alpha. Firth in front, but still to make his second pit stop. The ever-present question, would those Ford brakes stand up? Suddenly, Martin in real trouble. Turned out later that faulty fitting had broken the beads on all wheels, causing constant tyre trouble. 4 times winner Jane won't be making it 5. Never rains, but it pours.
Back one.
1:15 and Firth has just taken under 3 minutes to change both front brake pads. Unbelievable but true. New brake pads and only 2 minutes behind Gagan. Gibson back at the helm. Bartlett still fighting to catch up that lap lost in the first pit stop. He's really hammering. another. He's pushing, but the front runners are going too well. A graceful finale, to say the least. Save trouble if you'd go round the back. Thank you. Believe it or not, Barry Seaton is between those two by half a lap in each direction. 2 o'clock and 53 in the pit for the last time. Petrol and tyres took just over 2 minutes. Still no change of brake pads. Gibson, Chivers and Gagan in the same lap. Harry Firth knows that Gibson's now over a minute in front, but he has one more pit stop to go. Chivers in the same lap, just in front of Gagan, and he has another stop to make. The Firth pit board tells Gibson he's 1 minute up on Gagan, but that pit stop's still to come. Gagan presses hard, 3:04, 3:03, 3:05. John Shepherd urges him on, 2 more seconds gain. And here's that vital pit stop. Gagan about 56 seconds behind. Less than an hour to go. Firth in control. Do nothing. No time to change drivers. Get that petrol in. 5 gallons. Give Gibson a drink. And go. Actual stop, 25 seconds. Still in front, but not by much. Go out and join 2 other tense men. So you don't care. But these are the dying moments when drivers talk to their machines, coax them round. Up in front, Gibson knew that Gagan was closing the gap. He got to about 4 seconds when Firth gave Gibson the go sign and the gate was shut. 60, Chivers pushing hard, but couldn't be expected to make much impression. Not at these speeds. Here's the actual difference between Gibson and Gagan on the last lap. Gibson is the dark car up front. Hold it and you'll see Gagan in 53. There he goes, 11 seconds behind. Down at the tower, quiet consternation. Word is that Gagan's in front. Firth later said he was dumbfounded when he didn't get the flag. Well, there's a turn-up for the books. TV commentators speechless. Pit crew's not really surprised. It was always close. Gagan grinning. No changes in the other classes. Gibson on his way round for another lap, wondering whose mathematics are at fault. One thing's certain. They either won by nearly a lap or lost by 11 seconds. Although the system's foolproof, it takes time to cross-check. More than 6,000 cars past that tower. The lap chart says Gagan, the Omega time machine, Gibson.
When the dust settled and the lap scorers were able to sort out the mess, it was the master, Harry Firth, who took the win, along with a new chum, Fred Gibson. For him, the Gallaher 500 was a special event. It signified his formal entry into the big time.
Wow.